Hey guys, this is Chris again, coming at you with another review today. Quick wristwatch check. Wearing the Squally, the 1521. Sorry about the glare, guys. Working on new lighting. Mine broke, so we're gonna get new lighting. But I figured this theme would go good with the watch that I'm reviewing today. The watch in question is the Havaan Tuvali. Eric over at Havaan Tuvali was kind enough to send me in a model. It's the snapper model. He saw that I'm a Clemson fan, of course, so he sent in the orange model for me to review. And on to the watch in question. Here it is, the orange dial. As you can see, this is a really unique dial. It's got that temperature gauge going around here, which is really cool. He switched it over to Fahrenheit dial for me, since I'm in the US. Most of his clients are in Europe and other countries which use the Celsius, I believe, dial. It's got the crown over here at the 10 o'clock position. That's about one of the only things I would say needs work on the watch, is the crown is just a little stiff. It's a little hard to get out and change the time. And then down here below, you probably can't really see it, but here's the second hand going around under. This little circle here is the second hand going around under the Fahrenheit dial there, which is kind of cool. That Salida automatic movement that is in it is really reliable. This kind of reminds me of like a beach themed kind of watch, something, you know, tropical, bright. That's why I wore the Squally today. It's got a really thick case. This is definitely a beast of a watch. Comes in at 22mm lug width. And the watch itself is about 43mm, so it definitely is a hefty piece. The bracelet is pretty big itself too. That's about one of the only other things I would change is the bracelet, but it came with two different straps, and I'll show you guys those here in a minute to change out, so this will probably fit a little bit better on there. Let me go ahead and do a wristwatch shot for you guys so you can see how it looks on my 7.5 inch wrist. Take that one off. That one on. There's what it looks like on my 7.5 inch wrist. I never took any lengths out, which you can take the lengths out, I'm sure. As you can see, it's definitely a hefty piece. It's got a lot of wrist presence. But I think it's a pretty cool, pretty unique dial. It shows that he's doing different stuff over there than what everybody else is doing. Nobody else that I've seen has the temperature gauge dial on there. And it seems to be pretty accurate from what I've seen. It's been pretty hot here on the East Coast. Speaking of which, he's based out of, I believe, Hong Kong. And the watch got here in about 2 to 3 days, which is pretty quick for international shipping, especially from Hong Kong over to the East Coast. So that's really quick when he shipped it out. Like I said, I'll show you guys another quick little wristwatch check there. It's definitely a hefty piece. If you're used to hefty pieces, I'd definitely recommend it. It's got that ion plated bezel on there. Pretty cool feature. Double dome sapphire crystal around the case, so it protects the case. It's got the helium escape valve right there. And I'll show you guys a close-up of the case back here. Here's the case back. Kind of cool case back. As you can see, there's only 99 of these pieces made. There's a couple different models. There's a blue one, a white one, and a black one. I believe they're named the Orca. This is the snapper. There's the Marlin, which of course is the blue one. And I can't remember the other one's name, but again, like I said, one of the highlights of this watch is definitely that movement. And like I said, the fact that he's making something different than what everybody else is doing. He hasn't, you know, copied anything else. This is definitely a unique piece. So if you guys are looking for that kind of that X Factor watch to add to your collection, I'd suggest that they retail about $500 on his site. I'll leave a link down below in the description section, so you guys can go over and check out his site. Like I said, he's a pretty cool guy, pretty laid back. He's kind enough to send one out for me to review. Alright guys, let me know what you think. Peace.